here we are doing our finishing up some of our brush mowing. I've got the new Toolcat UW53. It's got a, you guys can see that I got my phone running here. It's got a Rhino 172 brush mower on it. It's pretty nice. I went from mowing on a 2008 John Deere 4320 with the same mower to the Toolcat. I've got two other Bobcat skid steers, and I was gonna go buy another tractor just because the one I had had I don't know 1,500 or so hours, 1,700 hours. I bought it brand new, but we basically only used it for snow plowing, and it was kind of getting to the point of 13 years. I'm not putting it out as a first out unit because it's just not reliable with the age. So I was gonna go buy another one. Dealer had all the papers typed up, and I was going in to sign, and my phone happened to ring, and it was a customer asking about something or another, and I was looking at the tractor, the new one that was 13 years newer than the one that I own, and some of the stuff I really was impressed that they changed and updated and made look really nice, and other stuff just really bothered me that they didn't change it. And I don't know who in their right mind couldn't have changed it or wouldn't have changed it, but what does that saying go? You buy a machine once out of the showroom and twice more over the parts counter in its lifetime. So I basically was looking at the loader when I was on the phone talking to the customer, went inside to the John Deere salesman where one of their other stores sells Bobcat, and kind of asked him, like, hey, you guys got anything used around, maybe a Toolcat or something different other than another skid steer? I don't need 3 Bobcats, 3-wheel loaders. They didn't have anything, and I kind of just went rogue and called up the dealer and ordered one. Ordered it in August of 21, and I did not take delivery of it until mid-February of this year, which is 22. So it was hoping I was going to get it for brush mower or for snow plowing, and that didn't happen. But I needed something with a 3-point on the back for some of the work that we do, and the Bobcats have been the most reliable thing I've ever owned, ever. I mean, as far as whatever, computers, calculators, tennis shoes, whatever. I mean, I've had the best luck of anything I've ever owned with my Bobcats. They've just been awesome, and the one of them I put like 3,000 hours on, and it hasn't given me but a lick of trouble. I should probably knock on some wood. Unfortunately, this is all plastic in here. But yeah, I bought a new Bobcat. This is the first time I'm using it for brush mowing. We did a little bit of snow plowing. It's got about 117.0 hours on it right now. It's nice. It's a lot different than driving a tractor. The suspension is very noticeable. It's a nice ride, and with it being lower to the ground, you don't feel like you're gonna roll the thing over if you drive over a tall anthill too quickly, like you did with the fixed suspension or the fixed axle on the tractor. The one thing though that I really don't like about this thing since I have started brush mowing with it is I didn't know this at the time, it's got more horsepower than the 4320 had, but the PTO output on the back of this unit is hydraulic driven off the high flow pump. And unfortunately, this thing gives you an overspeed warning and an error code if you go above, I'm going to say 590 RPM on the 3-point for more than a few seconds. And if you don't do anything about it, wind the throttle back a 1/16 of a turn or whatever, it'll give you one more saying it's extremely fast or whatever, maybe only at 620 or something, and then it'll shut the PTO off. But the big issue that I have is that this is all the thin grass we've got left here, but some of the stuff was real thick, bull thistle and milkweed and all that sort of stuff. It was really dogging the engine down. And then you'd go into a patch like this that was good, no issues. I gotta switch arms here. No issues with it at all. But the loads of the engine changing, and even the ground that you were driving on, whether uphill, downhill, across the hill, your engine RPMs changed a little bit, and your PTO RPMs changed. And I mean, last night after it rained, I was cutting, I kept getting that error code and that really annoying beep coming on, like, I don't know, every couple of minutes it seemed, and you'd back it down, you'd be good, then you'd be going into another thick patch of weeds or whatever, or hang on here, man, just turn tight. Go in another patch of weeds, or you go down, go across the creek towards the truck to get your radiator blown out with a backpack blower or something, and it would, you know, it would be at 410, 230, whatever RPM, it would just drop on the PTO shaft quite a bit, and you know, you ramp up the throttle a little bit, and you got to flat ground again. It was good, and then you flat ground where it maybe thin out a little bit, go too fast, and start giving you a bunch of obnoxious errors. I called 2 dealers about this. One dealer has never sold one of these or ever seen one other than for service, and the other dealer that I got it from, they don't sell very many of these, I guess, and the kid that did the pre-delivery or pre-inspection, whatever, on it, basically was like, I don't know, we sell John Deere tractors too, and we don't get an overspeed warning on those, but no one said anything. If I hear anything, he's like, I'll call you and let you know. As far as the service bulletin or something, just a way to silence it. It's just, I mean, here, I'll get it going here. Crank the throttle up that little bit. Take the cruise off here and get the engine RPM going. Machine performance. Do the error codes, and it's PTO high speed. And if I let it go and don't get the RPMs down, it'll give me another one. I'm wide open here, just waiting for it to give me another beep. Go figure, I'm trying to catch it and it won't do anything. But other than that, it's a good machine. Looks like a nightmare to do service on though, or repairs, but I'm a landscaper, not a mechanic, so not my problem, I guess, just my money.